Hi guys, bit of an update. So it's been a while since I posted anything. It's just been a bit crazy really. But ta-da! 2 bikes and none of them the 125. So I'll tell you a bit about what's been going on. Just putting my tank bag on. Right, so basically I passed my mod 1 and mod 2 a couple of months ago now, 2-3 months ago, and got rid of the Jinon, the cruiser, and bought myself this Bandit. Yeah, it's awesome little thing, got a good deal on it. It's white and red, you don't see many of them really, which is kind of why I like it. It did have a different windscreen on it, a black one, or kind of dark blue, and as you can see down here, or maybe not, I don't know if the camera picks it up, the footrest hanger snapped off. So yeah, I dropped it and that snapped, so unrideable at the moment. But luckily enough, I can soak in, dry this off. So yeah, anywho, luckily enough I got this Fazer here as a project bike, so there's a fair bit wrong with it. Needed new brakes, tyres, etc. Handlebars. But yeah, I've got this running now, which is lucky because yeah, I dropped that one and it's unrideable at the moment, and still need a bike to get me back and forth to work, you know. So yeah, passed my test and got 2 bikes. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm not going to bother starting the Bandit because I can't take it out at the moment. But the Fazer's in good nick, apart from, I don't know if you can see this, but this here, it's all cracked. And this here, so it obviously got dropped at some point, and that happened. But apart from that, it runs, it rides, it kind of runs like a bit of a dog actually, especially when it's cold, as you'll probably find out in a sec. Actually, maybe just pull it out, be a bit easier. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a dog. It doesn't like to idle. In fact, it cuts out quite often, so it probably needs carbs cleaned. But apart from that, when it's warmed up it's alright, I guess. Though I haven't really ran it kind of long enough to get to warm up fully. Obviously it's a project and a backup bike, so I haven't been riding it. So you'll see now. Doesn't sound too healthy when it's cold. But when it's warmed up it's alright. And it starts first time, so that's not a bad thing. I've never actually had it, even though it's a bit of a bitch, like I say, to idle and stuff. I've never had it not start. Which is, you know, which is what you want, especially when you're going back and forth to work. And it's quieter than the Bandit, which is a kind of good thing with my neighbours. I've had some complaints recently about me starting my bikes in the morning. I mean, I don't really give a shit, simply because, yeah, my bike is my only form of transport, you know. I don't drive, so I've got no other option than to start the bike in the mornings if I want to get to work. And if I have trouble starting it, it can take a while, you know. But that's, yeah, neither here nor there really. Yeah, people will whinge, whatever. Neighbours are always going to whinge, aren't they? It's that simple. But anywho, yeah, it's all good at the moment. 2 bikes. Hopefully soon I'll have the Bandit back, back in kind of roadworthy shape. In fact, when I get paid at the end of this week, I'm going to look at getting the part I need. I don't know if you heard that then, but when I pull the clutch in, when the choke's on, it revs loads. The other thing is, because this bike doesn't like to idle when it's cold, I have to kind of hold the revs in, or hold the revs on a bit when I'm coming to a stop. I used to have to do that with the old Yamaha SR125 when it was cold as well. Keep the revs up when you've got the clutch in. Because otherwise it would die. I'm guessing this, yeah, this bike has been standing for ages whilst I've been trying to get it on the road. And it was standing for like 6 months before that, you know. So yeah, it's gonna run like a bit of a bitch because it's not being ridden. It's probably got, I mean, I've filled up the tank twice now, but I'm guessing it's, well, 1.5 times or something. But I'm guessing it's still got kind of dirty fuel remnants in there and stuff. Hello, copper's in for a second. Could filter, but they've been red for a while now, so they could change at any second. What's a cyclist by the side of me going to do?
What's that on your helmet?
A camera.
What?
Camera.
Camera?
Yeah, video recorder. It's funny, this. Some people still don't know what a GoPro is. Mad. I mean, I see people riding with cameras all the time. But I guess if you, I don't know, if you're of a certain generation, maybe you're not interested or whatever. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It does attract a bit of attention actually sometimes. I get stopped at like fuel pumps and stuff. People are, oh, what's the hell on your head? I don't know, it's a fucking antenna to communicate with a fucking home planet. Like, what do you think it is? Just pulling into Asda now. Do more shopping. And then I'll pick back up with you when I'm done. So unless anything exciting happens, which I doubt in Asda, nothing exciting ever happens, then I'll catch you in a bit. Right. Now that's over with. I hate bloody shopping centres and stuff. Always a nightmare to navigate down. This fucking weather's doing my head in, I swear. Blustery as fuck. Biker nod. We're bikers. It's let's not worry too much about it. Just have to get home a different way, I guess. Oh, balls. This is going to be not only the long way around, but the super fucking long way around. I don't actually know this way, so I'm going to see if I can figure it out. Yeah, the other thing with this bike that it does, which is a bit fucking odd, is it'll jump revs. So like, I don't know, if I open the throttle, sometimes it'll jump to like 6,000 revs and then go back down to whatever revs I was kind of should be doing or whatever. Nah, it's alright, I know where I am now. I think it might even be in a quicker fucking way. Oh yeah, for the last like 2 weeks or so I've had a fucking song stuck in my head. You're lucky I haven't actually started singing it. It's Let It Go from the film Frozen. I've seen that film once. But like the song is fucking everywhere at the moment, and I can't fucking get it out of my head. It's a nightmare. Let it go, let it go. I think Cartman's version. I think it's a pretty good one. Well, I say Cartman, it's me doing Cartman. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and snow. Let it go, let it go. You never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I am. Let the cold rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Yeah, that was my Cartman Does Frozen song. Oh god. Right, well I'm off. I'll, unless anything happens, then I'll catch you all in a bit. Take it easy out there, fellas.